So I talk about Bigfoot a lot on this channel and the various types of evidence, be them photos, videos, footprints, etc. But despite all of this, a lot of skeptics, as well as believers, will ask, where's the body? There are multiple shows dedicated to finding one, and they spend years and millions of dollars in budget, but to no avail. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a corpse of the colossal cryptid, and anyone who does isn't willing to speak up. Here are a few reasons why I think we haven't found one just yet. One of the foremost problems with finding Bigfoot and gathering conclusive evidence is that they have a pretty small population size. The Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO for short, places the number of Bigfoot in North America between 2,000 and 6,000, so let's split the difference and say there are 4,000. Now let's compare this to a relatively similar, non-cryptid animal in America, the black bear. In the US alone, there are 300,000 black bears, with another 300,000 in Canada. So, just focusing on America, there are 300,000 black bears that live in 40 of the 50 states, while there are only 4,000 Sasquatches living in 49 states. Hawaii is the only state to never have a sighting. Black bears are pretty shy when it comes to humans, so excluding them rummaging through your garbage cans for dinner, black bear sightings aren't all that common, and that's with a population 75 times larger than the Bigfoot population, concentrated in a smaller area. The average female black bear has a roaming range of 2 to 6 miles, and the average male black bear a roaming range of 15. Bigfoot's is said to be much higher from stories of people witnessing families migrating, so that would just make sightings even rarer. Last week, I made a video about what the signs of Bigfoot being in your area are, and I made that because even when Bigfoot is an area, you almost always won't see them unless they want to be seen. This might seem unlikely, given their immense size, but let's think about it for a second. First of all, Bigfoot lives in the deep forest, so even a 10-foot tall man-ape could blend in pretty easily among the trees. A Sasquatch will undoubtedly know the area better than anyone looking for one, and it'll have a much easier time navigating the terrain. Let's say, okay, you've seen a Bigfoot, you're looking right at one. What now? In fiction, Bigfoot is often portrayed as something of a hippie-ish, gentle giant figure, but there are a lot of stories showing that this isn't the case. Bigfoot is a massive apex predator, and they don't really like humans being on their turf. If you look into the missing 411 cases, people who disappeared under very strange circumstances in America's national parks, you might start to wonder if some people have seen them, but not lived to tell the story. Since you're trying to recover a body, because capturing a live specimen is absolutely not happening with a creature like this, you're presumably armed and with a couple of buddies. Let's say, okay, you have your friends, the tools to get the job done, still no guarantee. Sasquatch's muscle and bone density, as well as their immense size, makes taking them down no easy feat. In addition, numerous accounts will tell of them running off at speeds impossible for a human to reach after they've been hit by a bullet. Okay, so now somehow, some way, you brought down a Bigfoot. First of all, geez, congratulations. But secondly, how are you getting it out of the forest? You're dealing with a body weighing in excess of 1,000 pounds of dead weight that you're now going to have to move for miles and miles. Even with a vehicle, a body that large is more than likely going to be too much for anything that could get that far into the woods. But moving the body might not even be the real problem. The real problem is going to come from other Sasquatches who might not take too kindly to what you've done to their friend. I hope you brought some extra shots. Do you think we'll ever find Bigfoot? Do you think you'll be the one to do it? Let me know in the comment section below.